All right, what up, people? You have just joined the Abomination. I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know by now. The Oscars happened last night, yesterday, or whatever. If you like myself, you really didn't, I guess, care or never cared at all about a bunch of rich people receiving awards for acting, for pretending to be somebody on camera. But of course, everybody was like, you know, had their ear to the ground and like eyes on social media to see if anything crazy was gonna happen, anything worth noting, worth remembering. And that happened, and that did happen. So I guess context to let y'all know what's going on. Chris Rock is hosting, okay, famous comedian. He tells a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith's wife. Let's watch their video as I kind of explain or give my thoughts on what's happening.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
All right, he told the joke, G.I. Jane, can't wait to see it because she has a medical condition to where her hair is falling out. It's not cancer, alopecia, some shit like that. And as you saw, hey, Will tripping. He tripping. Look, Jada ain't. She said, "Oh my God, really, Chris?" With the eye roll.
That was a nice one. Okay.
It was all right.
I'm out here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
And that's what happened. Will Smith went up there after just laughing at the joke. You know, Jada Pinkett gave him that look like, you gonna let him talk to me like that? So despite everything that they've been going through and Will Smith, everything he's had to endure, and really because of his wife doing, as far as we know. Like I said, she didn't just hit him with some real quick and he was like, all right, let me go smack this nigga.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
So a lot of people, bro, I'm not gonna say anything nobody has already said before. But yeah, we didn't see this type of energy. We didn't see, don't know, but we didn't get this type of energy or response from Will Smith when all of the other men was possibly putting more of Jada in their mouth than just their name, than just her name. And Chris Rock said, I could, so he probably would have, he was like, I could have went harder. Like I could have gave some real or said some real shit. Now, again, the joke was tame, like G.I. Jane too, because she going bald, but she rich, she'll buy a wig, life will go on. Now, if he would have been like looking for that G.I. Jane too, and from the looks of what's been happening, we can tell who's the commander in charge or the commanding officer in your household, some shit like that, that would have been like, ooh, I can see how a man would take offense to that. Now I don't think violence, I don't think initiating violence is the response, especially if somebody's just saying shit. I feel like it depends on what level of disrespect that comes with it before a physical response is warranted. But for the most part, nah, if ain't nobody put hands on you, don't put hands on them. So Will Smith was completely out of line for this. But yeah, you see Chris Rock like, ooh, boy, you lucky, that's all I said.
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
He trying to recover.
Okay.
Trying to get his thoughts together.
To give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out.
All right, so his words started fumbling. They was messed up even more in other clips I've seen. But Will Smith wasn't mad until Jada told him to be mad. What's more embarrassing is when you go up, like in your mind, when you like, I'm about to knock this nigga out. I don't know how Will Smith defaults to a slap. I think men go for a punch, but I've seen this nigga slap multiple. This is the second slap I've seen from him.
Oh my God.
So it seems like it's his default. But to walk away and the nigga just laugh, like Chris Rock is basically the fucking Joker. And Batman just hit his ass and he like, let me some more of that. That tastes good. What else you got? Will Smith walk off like, yeah, I smacked that nigga, but everybody like, There was no real oomph behind it. It was an emotional oomph, but it wasn't no straight, raw, physical aggression behind it. It was just, I'm just doing this because my wife told me. And Chris Rock like, wow, bro, like you just did all that for over a joke. You almost saw a nigga moment. If anybody knows Boondocks, singing Boondocks, you know what I'm talking about.
You're about to experience a nigga moment. Webster defines the nigga moment as a moment when ignorance overwhelms the mind of an otherwise logical Negro male.
What did you say, bitch nigga? Hey, squeeze it, nigga.
Causing him to act in an illogical, self-destructive manner, i.e., like a nigga.
Will Smith really I feel like he put himself in a position with somebody that or put himself in a situation with somebody that he felt like wasn't going to respond, really. I don't think Will Smith was prepared to fight. And you know what? That's kind of fucked up because he expected this other man to remain composed and to not act out or act accordingly on TV. But Will Smith felt emboldened to do so. I don't know where that line of thinking comes from, but that's what it looks like. And again, Chris Rock is like, ooh, like, boy, he could have hit him with some real jokes, you know what I'm saying? So Will Smith has been dealing with a lot, you know, emotionally and mentally, I'm sure. It's just weird that was his breaking point. All of his hurt and emotion that he got built up to lash out at that. At that, of all things.
In this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world.
Niggas will say God didn't gave them the authority or the told them that's their mission or what to justify whatever bullshit that they about to do. I don't think God's telling you go slap a man for telling a joke about your wife, you know? If it was somebody actually putting hands on your wife, that's a totally different story. But just saying something and not even saying, hey, little mama, you look good. Like, not even coming at it like that. Like, friends, jokingly, talking about some hair missing.
I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people.
So yeah, I hate to see this because, I mean, he's an actor. This is an award ceremony and now this dude's crying in front of all these people. Like, you don't think he's able to like do that, to turn that on and turn that off whenever he needs to win points over or win points with whoever, but not love his comedian black brother that was up there on that stage just telling the joke. He didn't love him enough to not attack him. He didn't love him enough to just laugh at the joke like he was doing and move on about their day. That nigga was more scared of the wrath of Jada Pinkett when they got home. Or scared of whoever Jada was gonna go home with that night if Will didn't act accordingly. That's what this nigga was worried about.
And what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
Denzel said at your highest moment, that's when the devil comes for you. And just, okay, speaking on it spiritually, I think that he misinterpreted what Denzel Washington said, and we don't know fully what he said. But I would take that as in your highest moment, which is, I'm not gonna say that was Will Smith's highest moment. He's had plenty of high moments. He's been high the whole time we known him. Like, he was the Fresh Prince, telling jokes and shit, you know, cracking jokes on people, yet he couldn't channel that character in this moment and keep it pushing. But That seems to me like once your highest moment, or like once you're put on stage, once you're put in front of people and in the public eye, and people get to see who you really are. And the devil attacked him. The devil wasn't Chris Rock in that moment. The devil was, I'm not even gonna say it was Jada, okay? It was just the mental gymnastics that he was going through. Seeing him laugh at the joke, but Jada not, and then you immediately see Will totally change into, I'm going up there to slap him. That was the devil attacking Will Smith, and Will Smith allowed the devil to win because Will Smith just put himself in a position he just committed assault, okay? He did it in public, so in front of everybody. And I don't want to say I hate to do this, but okay, what's going on? Black people, I'm seeing plenty of videos of black people wilding right now. And you see a lot of people are like justifying or saying they're just acting out, they're just lashing out because they're emotionally hurt and the world is against them, the system is against them. But you just saw a black man go up and assault another black man in front of everybody, and it was okay. The world is okay with this. So that's what I really hated to see from this situation, as well as you seeing comedy die. You know, like I said, Chris Rock is a well-known, a famous, arguably one of the best comedians. I don't think so, but you know, I don't think you can have a conversation about best comedian without including Chris Rock. But he made a tame ass joke, and to just see this retaliation, that was fucked up. Yeah, I thought I was gonna make this video and I was gonna be tripping and laughing with y'all and whatnot. But you know, as you really think about it, it's just, nah, that wasn't, it was funny, you know, that it happened, but you know, everything surrounding it was just, it wasn't funny, okay? And I'm gonna say, that was some hoe shit, okay, for Will Smith. Like I said, to be laughing in the beginning, but then once his wife told him what to do, he went up there and smacked Chris Rock. He didn't even say square up. Hey, bro, say something else again, then I'm putting hands on you. Like, none of that. It was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Chris Rock took it like a G. Shame on Will for just, for basically, he snuck him. That's what he did. Yeah, he walked up straight to him and whatnot, but he just, again, I don't care about rich people receiving awards and whatnot and just continuing to shit on poor people and talk about how much better they are than us, or talk about how they doing this for us and they care so much. All right, whatever. We just want to see y'all do dumb shit on stage. We want to see Kanye snatch a mic or somebody flash some titties or something. But all right, people, that's all for this video. Go ahead and leave a like or a dislike. If those buttons are not enough, leave a comment down below. Do you stand with Will Smith and him going up there and smacking another man because he made a joke? Do you still believe in comedy and want to see comedy come back in its true form and not all of this woke nonsense that we get? And if you find value in my opinion, want to hear my thoughts more, subscribe to the channel.
So I'm not sure I get you.
Give me a real fight. Come on.
You all right, boy?
Any of you guys read that chapter in The Art of War about misdirection?